Hello, I'm Josie Frost, here with today's Fastcast. Our top story, a multi-year project to remove tar-like material from the Congaree River, is now complete. Governor McMaster was joined by Mayor Rickaman and officials from Dominion Energy today to announce the end of the Congaree River project. Our reporter Brianna Walton attended the ceremony. Tune in at 4 where she'll tell you how McMaster says this project will benefit the riverfront long term. And another South Carolina politician is making national headlines today. Tim Scott has officially dropped out of the presidential race. The Republican senator announced late last night he's ending his campaign just 2 months before voting is set to begin in the Iowa caucuses. Scott has been struggling in the polls, trailing far behind his fellow Republican candidates. Speaking of South Carolina, the weather's been cooling down here in the Palmetto State. Let's kick it over to Kendra Wiltshire to see if this cool weather is going to stick around.
Thanks, Josie. Right now it's pretty warm outside, but it was cool earlier. And for the rest of the week, you can expect the weather to go up and down. On Tuesday, it'll be 66 degrees with the low of 40. On Wednesday, it'll be 67 degrees with the low of 43. Thursday, you can expect a little bit of clouds and a little bit of rain with the weather at 61 degrees, going all the way down to 47 degrees at night. Friday, you can expect rain as well with the temperature at 65 degrees. And a low of 53 degrees at night. Saturday, the warm weather comes back in with a little bit of clouds in the sky, but we see 70 degrees with the low of 41 at night. That's all for weather. Stay tuned for the full forecast at 4. Back to you, Josie.
Thanks, Kendra. With the renewal of the Richland County penny tax up in the air, so is the fate of a major Midlands public transport system, the Comet. The Comet received a large part of their funding from the Richland County Transportation Penny, which is projected to reach its end by December of 2025. I spoke to some riders about what they'll do if the buses stop running. I'll have more on that at 4. And from buses to squatted trucks, the ban on the Carolina squat is now in effect. Law enforcement will begin issuing citations now for vehicles with the front or rear fender raised 4 or more inches higher than the other. By May of next year, they'll be issuing tickets and fines for violations. Sticking in South Carolina, the Gamecocks women's basketball team is now 2-0. Let's kick it over to our sports reporter Griffin Serio to tell us what's next for the team.
Thank you, Josie. Yes, the women's basketball team had a dominating win yesterday against number 15 Maryland in a 114-76 game. I'll have recap of that and all the other Gamecock wins this weekend at our show at 4 p.m.
That's all for today's Fastcast. Be sure to tune in at 4 to see our full show. Have a great day.